Union tune, are you? Don't encourage me. Don't encourage me. Fantastic. We love that. I wonder whether that stirred Tommy Robinson. Let's have a chat with him. He joins us now. Author of Enemy of the State, the top-selling book. Hello, Tommy.
Hello, how you doing?
Not too bad. Do you like that Russian music to get you in the mood?
You know when Steve disappeared, you were shouting, Steve.
Yeah.
I was shouting, I'm here, John, I'm here.
Oh, dear.
Steve's a real name, I thought you were shouting me.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Hey, listen, here's a question for you. How come the authorities can make you stay in the country and not allow you to travel, but they can't keep an eye on somebody who's gone on telly and said, I'm a jihadi and I want to put the black flag of ISIS up in Regent Park? There's something going wrong here, isn't there, Tommy?
Well, it's the biggest failure going, isn't it? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, isn't it? I wonder every day, even when I'm standing here now, because I keep thinking, if one of them kill me, my blood's on their hands. They've had so many warnings. So I always think, are they following me everywhere I go? Because they should be. But then when I see what happened this week, I think they're not. I think that, that's unbelievable. That man, if you asked me to put a list together of 50 names of who the top most at-risk Muslims are in our country, he'd have been in it.
Yeah.
He'd have been in it. So how can I do that? Yeah. How can I do that and give you names of who we think are the most concerned, and they're not watching him? And not just not watching him, but he has the opportunity to get in a van with two other known radicals and head towards the capital, in the capital city. It's just, I don't know. But then at the same time, we have to understand how many they're watching, how big the problem is. So how huge that problem is. And I keep hearing this, Theresa May cut 23,000,
yeah.
She cut 23,000 policemen. We have 3,000 men on 24-hour day watch, 7 days a week. It takes 27 men, 3 groups of 9 men to monitor one man.
Yeah.
Now that's 81,000 officers we're using each year to monitor would-be jihadists. Just them. So when I hear all the arguments about this, I think those jihadists that come in on Labour's watch, they brought them in. Yeah. I blame Labour for all of the problems. When I look at my hometown and I see how bad it is and the problems we've got, I have a deep, wrenched hatred for Labour for what they've done to our country. And I can't get away from that.
So you put the blame for this at the feet of Labour, do you?
All of it, the whole lot. Every problem, and I feel. Well, Labour have done well in this. I think this election, Labour have done quite well reaching out to people from our background, as in youngsters and youth
and working class.
They've done, I wouldn't say. I'd say in working class towns like Newcastle and cities like Liverpool and places like that haven't got large Muslim communities, maybe the Labour Party still represents them as white working class. But you go to any Labour town where there's a large Muslim community, then those white working class feel absolutely betrayed, alienated, left behind. There's a reason why white working class children are the biggest academic failures at the minute. There's a reason for that. We've been neglected and left behind as a community.
Okay.
And
So why then? Here's a question for you then. So what is the party for those dispossessed white youth, as you describe them, those working class communities? Who are they going to be voting for? Do you feel?
There isn't one. It's simple. There isn't one.
Okay.
There isn't a party for them. I said you have to take that. This is the lesser of two evils in this election. That's why I done a video this morning about Jeremy Corbyn. When that man said he's been smeared. He called Hamas and Hezbollah his friends. Okay? That is the equivalent of saying ISIS are our friends. They execute homosexuals. They kill people. They massacre people. Yeah? They are terrorists. That's exactly the same as saying my friends ISIS are coming to visit. It's the equivalent of saying that.
So therefore, whoever wins overnight, you think there'll be no real change in terms of the Islamist threat that we're living through?
No, I have hope that Theresa May begins to address it, but can we really? She was Home Secretary for 6 years or how many years, whilst all these problems were going on. Jeremy Corbyn has stood against it. I've watched videos of him saying since 1983 he stood against all terror legislation. He said that he's happy for Muslims to go and fight with ISIS. He's happy for them to go to Syria. He's happy for them to go out there, which means they'll go out there, get bomb training like the man in Libya did. He's also then happy for them to come back. That's his words. So when all I think about when we're talking about policies, I think of the main concern for me and the main concern for our country. That's our national security, and the biggest problem for that is Islam. and Jeremy Corbyn will bend over backwards for Islam. He'll bend over backwards for them. So that's how I see. So that's why I would do anything I could not to see him in power tonight or tomorrow.
Good talking to you, Tommy. Thank you very much indeed.
You didn't, frankly, have the balls to put country before party.